everyone. Thanks for joining us. If you're watching the recording, hi. If you're watching us live, hi. I've got Marsha Schultz with me today. So thanks for jumping on, Marsha.
Welcome.
So we just thought we'd do a really quick Facebook Live in the group just to let you guys know about a really exciting course that we've got planned coming up. So it's the You Were Born Rich course, which is by Bob Proctor. And we're going to be starting on the 26th of April. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 hour each week. And so we'll have 45 minutes of video screening. And then at the end, we'll have 15 minutes of facilitated discussion. And it'll run for 15 weeks. And so, yeah, so Marsha, do you want to tell people a bit about who the course is for?
Oh, look, the course is for anybody really interested in personal development, Katie. If you're looking at growing and expanding yourself, could be whether you're looking for improved health, business, finances, emotional well-being, relationships as well. This course offers proven tools and techniques to bring your vision to life. So,
yeah. Fantastic. And you've done this course before, Marsha?
I have. I've done it 3 times.
Yeah. And what did you? How did you feel about it?
Absolutely loved it. Loved it. Loved it. It's based on the principles of the book You Were Born Rich, I believe. Isn't that right?
Yes. Yeah.
By Bob Proctor. And yeah, it's just made an absolute incredible difference to my life. He's my favorite mentor as far as personal development goes. I've had really some major changes in my life because of it. And I believe that it's mostly due to what Bob Proctor refers to as a paradigm shift, which is a way of thinking and a way of being and a way of doing things. Yeah, so that's taken me a very long time to change because, you know, I had to change all of those habits, thought patterns and everything that I learned from my family and the people that were closest to me for a long period of time.
Yeah, definitely. So, you know, you've done the course 3 times before, you know, so what do you say to people? Why would you do it again?
Because I think we always need the reminder because we live in a world where we are constantly bombarded with, you know, cluster thinking is what's coming to my mind. You know, if you read newspapers or watch the news, you know, even a lot on social media, there's this collective way of thinking that basically belongs to the majority of the population. So it's only 1% of the population that is wealthy and, you know, can say that they have wealth in many different areas of their life. So finances, relationships, health, things like that. Yeah. So we do need to constantly be reminded because it's easy to slip back into old habits and patterns and ways of thinking.
Definitely, definitely. And I think the course, there's so much depth to it as well. I mean, you can watch it. I'm sure when you watch it this time, you're going to go, I swear he didn't say that before. And you're going to pick up on new things that you never heard before, or you'll hear them from a different perspective, a higher level of consciousness and awareness. And so it'll have another meaning to you and, you know, it'll result in different action. So I just think it's invaluable. And of course, you know, repetition is what Bob Proctor is really big on, because that's how we learn and how we change and we make change. I mean, we only pick up all these negative things because we're constantly hearing them when we grow up, just, you know, people saying, don't do this, don't do that, the media reinforcing the messages. And it's through that repetition that we actually develop those, I guess, limiting beliefs and ways of thinking. Yes. So if we can, in ourselves, identify what's holding us back, then we're going to have, you know, it would make sense. We'd have much greater happiness in our life because we're going to be able to achieve things and do more things that make us happy and ultimately lead us to the goal that we want to go to. I mean, I've heard him say, Marsha, this, he said, and I've used this throughout my life. He said, don't ask if something's wrong or right. He said, ask, will it take you to where you want to go? Will it help you? Because it's not a matter if it's like wrong. Sorry, maybe another word would be like, is it true or is it false? The question is it going to help you? If it's not going to help you, then you probably should discard that information. Yeah. So anyway, that was just something that popped up. But do you want to tell everyone a little bit about the Facebook group?
Oh, Facebook group is so important to be a part of because you will have a lot of questions. You'll have a lot of fears pop up. And I know that some of the people in this group, particularly one lady, Rosalind, very good friend of mine, who's done the course, I believe, like 15 times or something like that. So she has a wealth of knowledge in regards to personal development, and she's been a wonderful mentor to me as well. So there's a lot of support there that you will need, because things will change in your life when you do this course. What's so brilliant about it is that it's free. So that's amazing that we can offer that to people. But look, when I started changing my way of thinking and changed my paradigm, I did experience changes in my life quite dramatically at times, not so dramatically other times. But for example, for 7 years, I needed to kindly and respectfully divorce my family, because they had a different type of thinking and way of doing things and being. And a lot of it was quite negative and limiting. And I knew that I just didn't fit into that. I knew more about personal development than they did. And I wanted to continue on that path. And they were pulling me back.
Right.
So it wasn't like, I said, anything negative to them about not wanting to be around them. When I was invited to things, I would just say, no, thank you, I'm not comfortable at the moment. And they just didn't even really react or respond. I know that I had some changes in my friends, in my circle of friends. And some people might think, well, I don't want to do this course then because I'm too scared to change my circle of friends or make new friends. And I definitely understand that. I definitely felt like that too. But I think it's more to the point where friendships that are not in alignment with this type of new way of thinking and doing things basically kind of just fizzle out. But I think what's exciting is the new friends that you'll meet, particularly through this group. They will support your way of thinking and support your fears that come up. For some people, when they do this course or any type of personal development, and they have this belief, like, this is very much about having a vision of your future and what you want your future to look like. So Think and Grow Rich is the book that I was thinking of before, Katie, which is what Bob Proctor refers a lot to. So it's definitely all about thinking and growing rich. What you think about, what you give your energy to, that's what you end up creating in your life. So yes. I really had to shield myself from people that were negative or perhaps not as positive as I wanted them to be. So, for example, somebody might have a big goal to have a certain business or a certain job or something like that, and they'll be doing this course, and they might even, create a vision board or do whatever, all the things that might come up in doing this course. And then next thing, they might lose their job, and they're like, oh my God, what's going on? I'm thinking positive, and now I've lost my job. But we are here to support people to explain to them that losing a job is sometimes a good thing, because it opens up new pathways, it opens up new doors to either a new job that's better, that's one that you've been asking for, or it opens up your mind and the possibility to meet new people that then offer you a business opportunity, for example. So sometimes negative things do happen in our lives that we perceive as negative, but they're actually a blessing in disguise. So that's why this group is so important, to be connected to people that are, going through the same thing, and the people that have done this course several times and have been through those changes and need and can offer the support to those people who need it.
Excellent. Okay, great. So what we'll do is we'll put the link below where you can register, and we'll also put the link to the Facebook group. And I think you've pretty much covered all the points. Marsha, you've done a really great job with that. So yeah, there's lots of benefits that I think everyone would get out of joining us, and just to tap into some, uplifting content, once a week, just to kind of reframe things, get your head in a better space, especially with what's going on at the moment, like all the negativity out there. And I think it can be really helpful. I know it's helped me tremendously. I couldn't be without Bob's learnings.
Oh, it's so empowering So empowering. I just uplift you so much. So I highly recommend it.
Okay, so hopefully we'll see you in the Facebook group, and you'll register for the course, and we'd love to see you on each week. So it starts on the 26th. So thanks for watching the short live, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Thanks, Katie.
Thanks, Marsha.
Bye.
Bye.